$1,000.
That's roughly what it costs to buy 0.01 Bitcoin right now. And while everyone else is chasing overpriced houses, mediocre stocks, or savings accounts that can't even beat inflation, this tiny piece of digital real estate could become the most powerful asset you'll ever own. One that puts you ahead of 99% of the world over the next few decades. In a world where governments can print unlimited money, owning a genuinely scarce asset like Bitcoin, even just 0.01, is like securing beachfront property in the digital universe. Stay with me because I'm about to show you the math, the scarcity dynamics, and why this could be your best shot at generational wealth. The world is finally waking up to Bitcoin, but most people still think you need a whole coin to make it matter. They couldn't be more wrong. Here's the reality. Bitcoin splits into 100 million individual pieces, and owning just a fraction, 0.01, already puts you in elite territory. As adoption explodes and supply gets tighter, the people who own even small fractions today become tomorrow's financial elite. Picture this. Imagine if back in the 1990s you could buy a single square inch of Manhattan real estate. People would mock you for how ridiculously small that sounds. But fast forward to today, and that square inch is part of the most valuable property on the planet. Bitcoin is Manhattan for the digital age, and 0.01 Bitcoin is your square inch.
Let me break down the numbers that'll blow your mind.
Bitcoin has a hard cap of 21 million coins. Period. No more can ever be created, printed, or inflated into existence. About 4 million are already lost forever in forgotten wallets. That leaves roughly 17 million coins for a planet of nearly 8 billion people. Here's the math. If you divided all available Bitcoin equally among everyone on Earth, each person would get just 0.0026 Bitcoin. That means your 0.01 Bitcoin, which equals 1 million Satoshis, gives you nearly 4 times the global average. And that's today, before mass adoption even hits. Here's where it gets absolutely wild. We're still incredibly early. Experts estimate global Bitcoin adoption is sitting around 3 to 4%. When that hits 100% by 2050, and it will, as fiat systems continue collapsing, owning 0.01 Bitcoin puts you in the top few percent of holders worldwide. Think about the value implications. As traditional currencies lose purchasing power, as trust in institutions evaporates, as trillions more dollars get printed and dumped into the financial void, Bitcoin's fixed supply becomes a massive value magnet. That 0.01 Bitcoin could be worth what an entire house costs today. Not because Bitcoin becomes more valuable, but because everything else gets repriced around it. Here's the harsh truth that most people won't accept. The majority will never own any Bitcoin. They'll show up too late. They'll be completely priced out. They'll end up working for satoshis, trading their time for digital scraps. But you still have a window. For the cost of the latest iPhone or half a month's rent, you could front-run the largest wealth transfer in human history. No exaggeration. 0.01 Bitcoin today is like owning prime internet real estate before the dot-com boom. You can ignore this opportunity, or you can take action and let compound scarcity build your future wealth. If this opened your eyes to how powerful this tiny Bitcoin fraction can be, don't just scroll past. Hit subscribe right now. Because here, we demolish the myths, expose the traps, and show you exactly how to build real wealth in a collapsing system. Your 0.01 Bitcoin could change everything. Let's make sure you don't miss the next massive opportunity.